Hey guys, so today I thought we would wrap and chat. So I figured I would just do some catching up with you guys about what's been going on with me lately and just show you the things I got for my son and just wrap them up because I only shop for my son and my niece for Christmas and that's basically it. So I got him this thing, it's called Scribble Scrubby, and it's these like animals, are they yeah, animals, dogs, cats, and a rabbit, and you color them with marker and then you just can wash them off and recolor them again. I thought that was kind of cute. And then this magnetic drawing pad that he has one already, but this one looks like you can do colors instead of just the one color. Hopefully it's in, he wanted green because they had green and pink. And hopefully they didn't send me the wrong one. I mean, it's not a big deal, but oh yeah, it says green on it, so that's that one. This is heavy, magnetic, what are these called? Magnetic something, building something pieces. It's basically like building stuff that's like this plastic magnet. This kid I used to babysit for had these, and I actually had fun myself playing with them, so I thought he might enjoy that. And then also he pointed it out that he wanted this Whack-A-Frog game. I'm guessing it's like whack-a-mole game. And what else? Oh, I saw like this stuff on a YouTube channel, like these people making numbers and letters out of this foamy stuff, and I didn't know what it was, and then I was at the store the other day and I found it. It's called Play Foam. So I think that he'll really like that, because I've tried giving him Play-Doh and he just like makes a mess with it, like breaks it off in pieces and flings it. Whereas this, I think he can just like squish it and mold it in his hand and not make that much of a mess. And then I just got him a couple shirts. This cute Disney one, like with a Christmassy theme. And then this cute like plaid one. It's like really soft fleece material. I might get him more things. If I see more stuff, I might pick them up for him, but that's all I got for now, and that's what I'm wrapping. And I got this cute Nutcracker wrapping paper. I'm terrible at wrapping, so just bear with me. I don't know. I used to like really put effort into it because I enjoyed it, but now I'm just kind of like, whatever. He's just gonna tear it open, you know? If I'm giving it to somebody, like an adult or something, I think I put more effort into the way that it looks. So, as far as what's been going on here, where I live in Massachusetts, we as far as like the COVID stuff goes. We're going back into phase 3. Honestly, I tried looking it up because I'm like, what is phase 3? And I think it's just like a little bit tighter restrictions. Like, I think when you're at a restaurant and you're ordering food, you have to wear your mask while you're ordering, like if the waitress is standing there. Also, I think they cut back sizes of gatherings. I don't like indoor gatherings and outdoor gatherings. I don't remember how much it was, but like say it used to be like 100 people outside, now it's like 50. And then indoor, I don't know. I know they were saying around, because around Thanksgiving time, I think they were saying you could only have, I think it was 10 people. So I don't know if they've cut that back even more. I don't know what's going to happen with that because we get together with family during Christmas time. Well, basically Christmas Eve. So, I don't know, like, I have no idea, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I was gonna go visit friends of mine, the ones that moved to Missouri, the ones I hung out with all the time, and I did all like the Halloween stuff with. but I think they're having tighter lockdowns or tighter restrictions there too, where they are. And I don't know, things are just going to be closed, so it's like basically not worth it. So I'm not going to do that. That was going to happen at the beginning of January, and now that's not happening at all. Like I know my friend, her sister and her sister's husband and the kids, they all tested positive for COVID. I'm like, oh my God, it's like scary. But I know that I heard in the UK, I think it's the UK, they started administering vaccines to people. I think frontline workers and the elderly. So, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I just get nervous because I think they say that, like, I don't know if this is just like misinformation, but that if you get the vaccine, there's a chance you could get COVID and like get sick, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's just like some made up thing. I have no idea, but that's scary. And then my friend just sent me a thing that people with allergies need to be careful because they had like 2 people so far that had like bad reactions to the vaccine who have allergies. Now, what kind of allergies? I don't know. Like, is it, you know, pollen type allergies or, you know, asthma or what? I have no idea. So I don't know what's, but as far as like in the U.S., I don't know when they're going to have us take the vaccine or even start like giving it to people. Like, I think somebody told me like the springtime, maybe again to like frontline workers and like elderly people. All right, well this piece didn't quite fit all the way. It's like a gap in the middle. It doesn't matter. He's not going to see it anyways. It's not that bad. So yeah, that's that. As far as like my medical stuff that's been going on, I've had this weird sensation, like my lower stomach here. It's almost like, at first it was like a gurgling type of rumbly feeling. And I was like, oh, maybe it's just like indigestion or something like that. And then it wasn't going away. It's been like 2 weeks now. It wasn't going away or hasn't gone away. And sometimes it feels like a contraction, like something like squeezing and like releasing like in here, like in my stomach. I'm not pregnant. I know that for sure, so it's not that. So I have no idea what it is. And then on top of that, I had like here, like stomach problems. Like almost, that's like I feel like it's acid reflux that I've been having. And I called my doctor to give me like a referral for a GI doctor. And I called and they were like, they'll see you in March. I'm like, okay. Like I'm feeling awful now. Like I really don't feel like waiting until March. So then they gave me another number for another office to go to, and they're like, we'll see you in February. I'm like, a little bit better, but still not that great. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait or contact my doctor again and be like, listen, I can't get in there till February, and I don't know, I don't really want to wait that long. It just makes me nervous because I've never felt anything like that before, like that like feeling. So I don't know if you guys have had anything like that. Let me know, and like, or what you think that it might be, because I tried looking stuff up and I really couldn't find anything. It was like, what did it say? It was like gas or constipation. It's not that, because I've had it for 2 weeks and I know it's not that. It's like, it's something weird that I've never had before. But on top of going to see the GI doctor for that stuff, I need to go for my postnasal drip because I have that so bad and I'm so sick of it. I've had it for like years, and I think it's going on like 2 years now. And it's not like an infection or anything, because I already went to the doctor or the ear, nose, and throat specialist, and they were like, we don't see anything. They did like a CAT scan of my sinuses and they still saw nothing. and I've been on antibiotics for it, and that didn't help, so I don't think that's what it is. So that's why they said go see a GI doctor, because it might be related to like stomach stuff. I don't know how, maybe like acid, and then like I don't know. I don't know how that's related, but that's just what they said. So I'm going for those two things, and then I feel like there was something else. Oh, and I get bloody noses constantly, but mostly just in the winter time, and it's already started. I'll be sitting there, and then like my nose will just start bleeding. Like I was at lunch with my friend the other day, and my nose just started bleeding, and I was like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom and just shove some like toilet paper up my nose real quick, and she was laughing because that's all I can do because it doesn't stop. So I literally have to like shove a wad of like tissue up my nose and leave it in there to get it to stop. Yeah, that's my exciting medical stuff that's been going on right now. I'm trying to think besides that. I was supposed to try, before I was going to go visit my friends in Missouri, I was thinking about after Christmas, this was last month, going to meet friends of mine from Europe and going to meet up in Scotland, because I know Scotland and the UK and Ireland or whatever were allowing Americans to go over there. So I think you had like quarantine and stuff, and we were like, whatever, we'll just go and like hang out or whatever, and maybe do like something outside. Like I'm sure you can just like walk around outside or whatever, just to get out of here, because I'm just so tired of being here, you know what I mean? And my friends, they live in France, they're in lockdown. So they're like, they can't even travel. So I thought the lockdown's only going to be like through October, but it's going into, no, the beginning of December. I think like the beginning of December was supposed to end, but now it's like going to like a different phase, and then it'll go to like another phase. So it's like they don't know when they're going to be able to travel. So I'm like, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. I just think a lot of people, like, their mental health is suffering from, you know, all these lockdowns and stuff. And I mean, I understand it's necessary so more people don't get sick and the COVID doesn't keep spreading, but it's just getting like really, really hard. Like I thought there's like days where I'm like gonna lose my mind. Like I'm literally gonna lose my mind. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, when you just feel like a prisoner, it's just difficult. So yeah, and I know it's a little bit hard to do videos because you can't go out and do anything. So it's usually like, you know, I would like do vlogging and stuff with you guys, like to show you around places, like visiting places, traveling places, but there's nowhere you can't go anywhere. So it's like, so sometimes it's hard to come up with like things to video about. And I know people get sick of seeing like haul videos and things like that. I like them sometimes, like once in a while. Not all the time, but like, I think, you know, same as like a lot of people, because people have been stuck at home, a lot of people have been just buying stuff, and, you know, I've fallen victim to that. I was like, oh, I got some money, I will buy myself some stuff to make myself feel better. I'll buy myself some clothes, but I have nowhere to wear them, is basically what it is. So, yeah, it's just, although I do like making the haul videos, and I obviously do like getting new things, I just don't want to do that all the time. I want to be able to do other things with you guys, you know what I mean? So, like I said, like traveling, vlogs and stuff was something that I like to do, but can't really do that much anymore. I had done like a few cooking videos and stuff, but I feel like those just don't do well, which I can understand, I guess. I think people just get bored with that stuff. I mean, I really like cooking. Well, mostly, not so much cooking, but I really like baking. Baking's my thing, like sweets and stuff, like desserts. So I just don't mind. I mean, I like doing it, so it's like I would share it with you guys, but I just don't want you guys to be bored, you know? It's not good for my channel, and you know, it's not good for you guys to be like, okay, this is boring, I'm not watching it, you know. But mostly lately, like to keep myself busy, I have been watching like TV shows. I always watch the Great British Baking Show. That's like probably like one of my favorite shows. I'm crazy, like the stuff that people can make, and I like British shows. I don't know why, I just have like this, it makes me feel like comfy when I watch British stuff. I think that I just like British accents a lot, and I just would just be in bed and be like watching the baking show, and it's like a nice thing to do to unwind at nighttime. So I watched that, that's over with. I've started watching, I think it's whatever season The Crown is on. Is it like second or third? And this one has Diana in it, like Princess Diana and stuff with her. And there was like stuff that happened with her that like I had no idea. I didn't know a lot about her to begin with, but the stuff that you learn in the show, like I think it's most likely true, and it's just crazy. So I'd recommend that if you guys are looking for something to watch. A friend of mine just finished watching The Queen's Gambit, and they said that was really good. I've had that in my Netflix queue to watch, so I'm going to do that at some point soon when I finish The Crown. I'm trying to think what else there has been. I started watching Hannibal, but I think that's like an older series that used to be on TV. I'm watching it on Netflix, but I don't know if it used to be on TV. Oh, there was this other show that I watched recently. It was a series on Netflix. It was like a documentary, and what was it called? I think it was called like Turned On? If I remember what it was called, I'll put it like over here somewhere. But it was really good. It was like different episodes about different like sexual experiences, or I guess like sexual experiences, but it was like different people, and it would show like different things, and it could be like one episode was this guy who was like addicted to online dating, and to the point where he would not settle with somebody, you know. He would find somebody, he'd like them, and then he'd be like, oh, but I can't stay with them, I need to go to the next person. It was like he was just addicted to like dating one girl after the other, and it just showed like his life, and it was pretty sad. Like, you know, you'd think, be like, oh, that guy's like a dick or whatever, but it's like I kind of felt bad for him, because it was like, I don't know, he just seemed like he had a problem, you know. And then another one was about like a cam girl and her actual friendship that she had with like one of her viewers. Like, you know, he paid, like she does like sexual stuff on video, and like he would pay her like along with, you know, all these other men to like view her on cam. But she actually had like a real friendship with this guy, and she lived in the United States and he lived in Australia, and she went out there to go visit him, which I think is kind of risky in itself, but and just how their relationship changed when she went out there, because I think he was expecting more as far as like a more of like a real dating relationship and more sexual stuff, and she was like, she went out there and I think she wanted to be able to like give him the things he wanted, but she's like, I just can't, like this is not what I want to do for myself. She was married, but I think she was just like, you need to find somebody that's just going to make you happy. I can't give that to you, like what you need 100%. And it was just like, so it wasn't like a show about like, oh, like sex stuff. It was like real, like in-depth, like emotional stuff that like went on with people. And there was a bunch of other episodes. So I don't know, if you're interested in like documentaries and stuff, I would definitely check that out. I think that was pretty interesting. So other than that, I don't think that I have been watching anything else, because I haven't really found anything that's been interesting as far as shows. There was a show I think on Netflix called Cursed or something that, I think was it Cursed? I don't know, somebody said to watch. I think I tried starting to watch it, but I didn't get into it. And then, I don't know if there was anything else. I don't know, so I'm just always looking for some new series or something to watch to hold my interest, you know, when I'm not working and when my son's, you know, napping like now, that I can, you know, actually watch something. So if you have any recommendations for like TV series recently that you've been into, just list them in the comments below. And maybe I'll just like check them out and see. I'm always looking for like recommendations from people. So, okay, gonna finish wrapping these presents. I only got a couple things left because it's just hard not to make noise while I'm doing it, and then you'd be able to hear me. And then I just want to show you guys a couple Christmas things, like decor and stuff. So I'll be back in a bit. So this is the Christmas tree this year. I ended up getting a real one because I've just had like the fake ones for a while, and I just wanted the new one, like the real one. And I forget what the name of this one was, but I just liked the way that it looked. It looked a lot like whiter, like the needles looked whiter when we first got it, but I don't know, they're really greener now, but and I just like the smell, like the pine. So I'll show you guys this ornament. This ornament I got because, like, you know, midnight owl, and they wrote midnight, you can see it, midnight owl. I got that like last year, I think. And then I'll show you the mantle. I kind of just do it simple, nothing great. And I'll show you guys this. I posted it on my Instagram. I made this for my son. It's a Krampus. And because, you know how everybody does Elf on the Shelf? And I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I was like, we need to do something better than that. So I made him this Krampus doll. I think I did like a really good job. Isn't he so cute? And he has like a little jingle bell for his nose. I did buy some fur, like faux fur, that I was gonna stick like up here for like a tuft of hair, but I haven't decided if I want to do that yet. I don't know. I might. So I don't know. How do you guys think this came out? I think he likes it. So I hide him, and then I tell him, you know, at nighttime I hide him. I'm like, oh, Krampus left and he went to go see Santa Claus, and you need to find where he is. You know, you put him in a different location. It's like Elf on the Shelf, but it's just like Krampus on the shelf. And he gets excited about it, and he's actually not scared of it, which is a good thing. So I'm happy about that. So look at his little feet, his little hands, and his little tongue hair. So yeah, let me know if I should put the fur, the faux fur. It's like a black color. I'm just gonna put like a tuft here. Let me know what you think. If I should just leave him or if we should add it. And also yesterday I made some soap. This is gingerbread soap, and I just took it out of the mold. I have to like cut it and stuff, and I bought this Krampus stamp to stamp them with after I cut them. I think I'm going to stamp them in black. So those will be up for sale very soon on my eBay or Depop. Also, you can just message me, like DM me on Instagram, or my email is always listed below in the description box if you guys want anything from me. It's just easier that way if I can just deal with you directly instead of going through eBay and Depop, because I don't have to deal with like the fees that they take out, which is usually a ridiculous amount and not worth it half the time. But this is the only means of selling that I've found so far, because Etsy charges you per listing even if you don't sell, and I don't want to do that because I will lose money for sure. So yeah, these will be up for sale soon. I will show you guys a picture probably later, or like I'll post it in my YouTube, like in the community, like the post where you can see pictures. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this catch up with me and wrapping presents. Let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas this year. If you're able to do anything with the current COVID restrictions and all that. And just like I said, like any TV series or movie recommendations, just put them in comments down below and I'll definitely check them out. So until next time, stay dark, my friends, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.